Rediscovering the timeless tale, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, in the realm of fairy tales, lived a beautiful young maiden named Snow White. Her beauty was unrivaled, a threat to her stepmother's vanity. This wicked stepmother, envious of Snow White, commanded a huntsman to eliminate her. But confronted by Snow White's innocence, the huntsman spared her life, directing her towards the deep forest. In the silent heart of the forest, a little cottage stood. Snow White, fearful and lost, approached it, her heart pounding with anticipation. Inside the cottage, Snow White discovered 7 little chairs, 7 small beds, and 7 sets of utensils. It was home to 7 dwarfs, each with a unique personality, yet united by their shared lifestyle. A deal was struck. Snow White would cook and clean for the dwarfs, and in return, they would offer her protection against the harsh world outside. Meanwhile, the wicked stepmother, believing Snow White dead, consulted her magical mirror. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" she asked. The mirror responded, "Snow White, in the dwarf's dwelling, is the fairest of all." Enraged, the stepmother schemed to kill Snow White herself. Disguised as an old peddler woman, the stepmother offered Snow White a beautiful poisoned corset. The dwarfs returned just in time to save her. Undeterred, the stepmother tried again. This time, a poisoned comb was presented. Once again, the dwarfs saved Snow White from certain death. The stepmother's third attempt involved a poisoned apple, half of which was red, half white. Snow White, deceived by the harmless white half, fell into a deep, unending sleep. The dwarfs, heartbroken, placed Snow White in a glass coffin. Days turned into months, and months into years. Snow White lay there, as beautiful as ever, untouched by time. One day, a prince riding through the forest stumbled upon the unusual sight of the glass coffin. Drawn to her beauty, he bent down, kissing her gently. This act of true love broke the evil spell. Snow White awoke, gasping for breath and blinking at the sunlight. A gasp of astonishment echoed from the 7 dwarfs. The prince and Snow White, united by love, returned to the kingdom. The wicked stepmother, upon learning of Snow White's revival, was consumed by her own rage. Snow White, no longer a damsel in distress, now stood as a beacon of hope. She symbolized the triumph of good over evil, love over hate, and life over death. Her story reminds us that beauty lies not in physical appearance, but in the kindness of one's heart. For it was Snow White's pure heart that won her true love and saved her life. Her tale also teaches us about the dangers of envy. The wicked stepmother, consumed by jealousy, met a tragic end. Her obsession with beauty destroyed her. The dwarfs teach us the importance of friendship and unity. Despite their differences, they stood together against adversity, protecting Snow White as one. The prince, often sidelined, teaches us about the power of love. His love for Snow White not only awakened her but restored peace to the kingdom. The magic mirror shows us the perils of vanity. It served as a tool to perpetuate the stepmother's obsession with beauty, leading to her downfall. The tale of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, though centuries old, continues to resonate with us. It weaves a narrative of love, friendship, envy, and moral values that stand the test of time. Through Snow White's journey, we see our own struggles and victories. We see the importance of courage, kindness, and resilience in the face of adversity. The tale of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs is not just a story, it's a life lesson. It teaches us about the true essence of beauty, the power of love, and the importance of unity. It reminds us that adversity can be overcome with courage and friendship. It shows us that love can conquer even the most powerful evil. So let's rediscover the tale of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Let's relive the magic, the adventure, and the lessons that it brings to life. Let's journey through the enchanting forest, the quaint little cottage, and the magical kingdom. Let's step into the shoes of Snow White, the dwarfs, the prince, and yes, even the wicked stepmother. As we delve into their world, we begin to see our own reflections. We learn about ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our capacity for love and kindness. Rediscovering the timeless tale of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs is not just a journey through a fairy tale. It's a journey through our own lives, our own stories. So come, let's embark on this journey together. Let's discover the magic of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. For every story holds a truth, every character a lesson, and every moment a memory to be cherished forever.